Hey, my name's Chris. Thank you for taking the time to check out this video, and I hope you're doing well. There's a lot of information about coronavirus circulating the internet right now, some accurate, some not. In this video, I do my best to give you accurate information about 5 people who are thought to have correctly predicted the coronavirus. Here we go. Let's start with a classic prophet, Nostradamus. Nostradamus fans are claiming that the prophet predicted the coronavirus over 400 years ago in 1555. They point to one of his writings, Century 253, which warns, "The great plague of the Maritime City will not cease until there be avenged the death of the just blood, condemned for a price without crime." Some conspiracy theorists believe that since the disease was traced to a seafood market, that Wuhan qualifies as a maritime city. Me, I think it's very easy to link most of Nostradamus' writings to a lot of past and current events, given the ambiguity of his writing. However, I'm always a sucker for a good Nostradamus prediction. Number 2 is Dean Koontz with the book The Eyes of Darkness, written in 1981. In this book, a man named Li Chen came to the United States from China with a dangerous biological weapon called Wuhan 400. Here's an excerpt from the book. They call the stuff Wuhan 400 because it was developed at their rDNA labs outside the city of Wuhan. And it was the 400th viable strain of man-made microorganisms created at that research center. This one's pretty eerie given the fact that COVID-19 came from Wuhan, China. However, both viruses are actually quite different. In Koontz's novel, Wuhan 400 is a human-made weapon. The coronavirus, on the other hand, was not. In the novel, Wuhan 400 has a 100% fatality rate. While researchers are still learning about the coronavirus, the current fatality rate sits at about 2%. The fictional Wuhan 400 has an extremely quick incubation period of about 4 hours, compared to COVID-19, which has an incubation period between 2 and 14 days. Although one sounds a little better than the other, I think we can all agree that we don't want either virus. Number 3 is a book by Sylvia Browne called The End of Days. Here's an excerpt from the book. In around 2020, a severe pneumonia-like illness will spread throughout the globe, attacking the lungs and the bronchial tubes and resisting all known treatments. Almost more baffling than the illness itself will be the fact that it will suddenly vanish as quickly as it arrived, attack again 10 years later, and then disappear completely. Her prediction in 2004 is astonishingly accurate, but COVID-19 isn't a pneumonia-like illness, rather one that can cause a pneumonia-like illness. I hope she's right when she says it'll vanish completely, but I do not want another round of this in 2030. One of her other 2020 predictions is that the barter system will have a resurgence. Anybody want to trade for some toilet paper? Number 4 is the 2010 Disney movie release Tangled, which is a retelling of the story of a princess named Rapunzel. This movie contains too many coincidences not to mention, so here we are. In the movie, the main character Rapunzel was quarantined for 18 years in a kingdom called Corona. The good news? She did meet the love of her life through all of it and finally got to live out her version of happily ever after. I'm hoping the same for us in far less than 18 years, or even 18 months. Last but not least, the most accurate prediction by far comes from someone you probably never heard of. In 2013, underground hip-hop artist Dr. Creep released a song called Pandemic, about the horrors of a pandemic. A little over a minute into the song, he delivers the line, "Avian influenza with the jet stream is how it happens. 2020 combined with coronavirus, body stacking." Here's the clip.
Avian influenza with the jet stream is how it happens. 2020 combined with coronavirus, body stacking.
You heard that, right? Let's listen one more time in case you missed it.
Avian influenza with the jet stream is how it happens. 2020 combined with coronavirus, body stacking.
That's right. That song was written in 2013, and I know I just heard him say 2020 and coronavirus in the same sentence. Don't worry though, Dr. Creep actually debunks his own prediction on his Facebook artist page, saying, "There were already about 6 or so types of coronavirus in 2013 when the pandemic song was created, and 2020 to 2030 were just significant years to me, as well as many other people that are educated on these esoteric topics." To me, the lyrics are just more of a coincidence than a prediction, as I don't feel I predicted anything, I just rapped about what I was watching. First off, not a bad song. I actually thought the production value was pretty good for an up-and-coming rapper. Second, I have a personal message for you, Dr. Creep. You think you could write one about next week's lottery numbers and DM it to me? I still haven't gotten my stimulus or unemployment checks yet. Once again, that was the top 5 coronavirus predictions explained. If you like this video, please give it the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share it with somebody else. Oh, I almost forgot, I have one more prediction. It's going to take a while, but we're going to be just fine. Take care of yourself out there.